Hello and welcome everyone to another StageDesigner tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to see how to create a very simple playlist and how to use these playback functions to play them manually, or how we can automate the playback using the settings and options that we have available for each of these cues down here. I've already imported a number of clips into my preload. Now I can go ahead into my playlist. I'm going to start from the first row and I'm going to right click here, select clip trigger, and the software is going to here generate a trigger clip for me that I can use to play in the playlist. So if I click play here, the video is going to be played, and once it finishes the playback, it's going to stop. So I can do the same for the second and the third, and if I need to at the same time do more, I can multi-select these cues and I can just go ahead and select this clip trigger, and now I have made a simple playlist. You should know that each of these rows, if I set a clip trigger on any of them, the software is going to automatically take the video which is on the index 1 of the preload. So these numbers correspond to these numbers. So if I would have more clips here on the first row in my playlist, it's going to be all automatically assigned to index 1 in my preload. If I need to change this, I can click on any of these clips, and here down there I can see the options and settings which are available for each of these cues, and down here I have preload name and preload index, and with this I can basically navigate through the different preloads that I have, different videos that I have in my preload, and I can select the right one that I need, or I can just basically select them different one, for example, from this menu here. And once I'm done, I can just play, and these videos are going to be played back, and I'm going to wait until it's finished and play the next and the next and the next. So that is how I can manually trigger these clips one after the next, and if I need to automate them, I can also do that down here. If I go to the menu of my first, I'm gonna delete these two, and I'm gonna select this cue, and down here I see that in the item trigger mode, my clip is now, the trigger mode is on manual. I can change that to auto, and this means that once the clip is played and it's finished, it's going to automatically play the next clip. So I can click here, wait. The software is going to play the video, and once it's finished, it's going to play the next. And now after this, it's not going to go further, so I need to change this as well. So I can do the same with multi-selecting the clips and selecting all of them on and changing them to auto. And this way I have automized all of the playbacks, which means that the software is going to play all of these clips one after the next automatically. For the multi-select, I have to always keep that in mind, that I can only change these options only if they are the same clip. So if I have, for example, here other functions, let's say I have here an auto step, and if I select these multiple clips together, I'm not going to see any of the settings down here, so they have to be of the same kind. So if I multi-select here, I can basically change any of these settings. I can change all of them to a different video, and now they're all going to be the same video. And I can only do that with the same kind of or same type of cues that I have available here. And that is how easy it is to create and generate a very simple playlist and play them back using these playback functions, and how I can automate the playback using this trigger mode. I hope you're enjoying using the software and these tutorials, and see you in the next one.